Oh crap! Job Simulator. Wait, which one's Office Simulator? It's the Office Simulator is the one where you go in, you can pick different cartridges like Chef, Office. Piss. What's Office Simulator?
Office Simulator is a indie game that looks like a phone game on Steam.
No, oh my gosh, I'm such a baby back.
It happens.
That's embarrassing.
It does have positive reviews though, all 15 of them.
That's 15
Oh my
fans. That's
gosh.
all you need.
That's funny. That is very funny. do you want me to say
Yeah,
welcome
somebody
to
clip that
Bad
real quick.
Mega Gaming?
My camera died.
Uh,
Can you hear the music?
Nope.
Yeah, the music is. I don't think I can hear it.
nope.
It sounded like a cell phone was vibrating in the background when the music
It did
was
sound like
playing.
it was playing through speakers in the back, but down the hall.
Like if I open
Oddly
that door
specific.
back there, there's a hallway. Music is playing all the way down that hall right now.
Yeah.
I can barely hear it, especially with the door closed.
So you think the audience heard it? Hey, look, as long as the audience heard that fire intro, that's all that matters.
I have been playing Star Wars Tales of a crap.
Tales
Hold
from
on.
the Galaxy.
Tales
from
from a
crap.
Galaxy's Edge. No, that's not how you say it correctly. Let me read it correctly. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. I've been playing that. Holy crap, that's a good game. I like it because you're not just a Jedi or not a Mandalorian or anything really cool. You're literally just some guy who works in like a shipping container kind of mothership. I don't know how to explain it. Some giant moving company basically in the starship, and pirates try to overtake it. It's really cool. You're just some standard guy who shoots guns, and you have all these different crazy blasters. It's actually pretty challenging. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. The story's really good. It's
Nice.
really cool because you're really immersed into the Star Wars world. Like you're literally going through all these different ships. You're going through a cantina. You're going through cities and everything. You're interacting with people. It's really cool.
So it feels like Star Wars.
Oh heck yeah! Freaking Star Wars all day, baby.
That's probably better than. It's probably better than all 3 sequel movies, huh? Just that one game.
Dude, this doesn't have Jedis. It doesn't have it. I'm only in the beginning. It doesn't have anything like that. It's just in the Star Wars realm.
That's dope.
And from what I've seen, it's better than the whole entire trilogy that just came out.
I can believe that.
That's 100% fact. You could take that to the bank.
I mean, shit. Since we're on Star Wars topic, yo, shout out to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Just putting Star Wars back on the map.
And since we're also on the Star Wars topic, screw you, Kathleen Kennedy. You ruined Star Wars.
I'm about to check out that Galaxy's Edge though, because I wasn't sure. I played Vader Immortal, and Vader Immortal was dope, and so I wasn't sure like how that was gonna hold up in comparison to how dope Immortal was. But I guess
Oh
we're
yeah,
checking
bro.
out.
It's pretty sick because like you literally have 2 guns, or you can have 1 gun. You hold the gun like this. You have to reload it. You have all these different kinds of grenades. You have different droids you could use. It's pretty challenging because you'll just get flooded with a whole bunch of people, and you're just having to shoot, move around. It's not like the classic arcade games where you're just stationary and you just have to go like that.
Right,
You
yeah.
literally have to move around. You have to duck and everything. I'd recommend if you do play it, have a good space so you can literally duck or get down on the ground, or so you don't accidentally hit stuff.
Did you go full prone?
I went full prone. Wife walked in on me. I'm like, "What the heck are you doing?" I'm playing Star Wars.
Oh,
But yeah, Definitely recommend it.
Let me check it out.
Nice.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah. Yep. Ray tracing is the future. Oh yeah. You said you played Control. You said you played Control as well. You put ray tracing on that one too? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think you need to check your settings again, bro, because that game looks pretty fucking good. You should, and you had your texture quality on high as well, because that's a setting that's only editable from the main menu, I believe. Actually, can't edit it in game.
You're blown away.
Yeah.
You
It's
said it
so
looked
strange.
worse on Max.
Did you go? So replicating those same environments from Control, right, where you have a very controlled arena that you're playing within. Did you find? Because I would say Cyberpunk has those same kind of rooms where, like, that room will look better than the outside does. For example, did you go to any of those rooms? Mm. See, it's just weird though, because I play Cyberpunk on my PC, and it is by far the best looking game I think I've ever played. So it's just strange that it doesn't look good to you. Something weird must be happening. No, dude, that game is good as fuck. I'm always impressed by that game. Like every time I play it, I'm like, damn, dude, this game is crazy. Well, one thing I did want to mention, you guys, this is crazy. This is for the audience, actually. Check this out. So I'm a console gamer at heart, right? Like that's just me. I rock on the console. I like just downloading the game, pressing play. I don't have to think about anything. The shit just works and it runs, right? So that's what I am at heart. But for a long time, me being the console guy, I actually had the strongest PC in the group. So I can officially pass the baton over to an actual PC guy in the group who now has the strongest PC in the fucking group. So let's go ahead and give it a round of applause for a PC master race guy taking the throne. I'm handing it off freely. And I'm glad that you guys are finally, taking the reins. Well, yeah, I mean that's true. And then Marc and Chris will be the rulers of the throne.
I'm continuously the peasant.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off when I first did that.
138.
pissed.
Holy cow!
Is that like textures or what is it? That's the
Wow.
130
It's
gigs.
everything.
The
I was
world.
so pissed. I downloaded that game. It's like 90 gigs. And then you load the game, it's like, hey, guess what? You gotta download another 130 gigs. It's
So
just
they
like,
went the Call of Duty.
why did I
route.
not install this from the rip? Like, why did I have to load the game and then install more shit? I was pissed. I will say though, that is a good looking ass game. And then in VR, it is incredible. I'll let you guys know that right now. Hey,
Why is that? Why is that? Hmm. I see. You ever play that horror dungeon game? It's like an older VR game. Yes. Have you tried that? Yeah, I watched Mark Plyer play it, and I was like, "Holy crap, I want to play that." So I got it. That game makes me feel so sick. I don't know why. It's so weird the way it moves. I want to keep playing it, but man, it makes me feel sick. I have to get used to it.
I think there's something wrong with me because I actually prefer smooth turning to snap turning. I think maybe my brain just works weird.
What's
Yeah,
When I
different
smooth
between the
turn,
two?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Same.
Like when I have snap
Mm.
turning on, it actually my brain like it's almost like my brain .exe stops working, and it's like, why does it look like? Why am I turning like this? But when I turn on smooth turning, it's like, oh yeah, there we go. That's how it's supposed to work. Like it actually feels more natural. It's weird.
Do you guys ever get the feeling like you're standing, you're looking around, the moment you move your character with the analog stick, you almost get like off balance. You're like, whoa. It's like, what the heck? It's like your body is like, what the heck, Rich? You're not freaking moving. Why are you moving?
Need to try that.
Are you serious? Holy
The
crap.
backwards paddle, you said?
Yeah.
Just wrecked you.
Oh, I bet that's so weird.
I'm
I
gonna
bet
check
that's
that
so
out.
weird. Do you guys have the issue of like after playing VR for so long, you feel like you're still in VR?
Yeah, all the time.
Like even
I
just
feel
now,
sick. Like looking at my monitor, just something about the monitor is now weird. It looks like VR space, and I
yeah,
feel
it's
motion
like
sick looking at it.
it's like the monitor's like moving almost, but it's like it's not.
Yeah.
It's just or like sometimes I'm just eating breakfast on the table. I'm just like, what the heck?
How do I grab this? There's no triggers on my hands.
Yeah, and sometimes like there's something on the screen. I'm trying to like point at it. So wait, that's not how that works.
Oh gosh, it's so funny. Man, VR is it's weird.
Yeah, like what you're the motion sickness thing, like what you're expecting, what you actually see, like just completely messes your brain. Like an
Oh,
an
big
IRL thing that really made me sick for a while was at my university. One of my classes was like on the fourth story of the football stadium. 'Cause they have like offices and stuff in there. and the escalators were stationary; they didn't move. So every time I stepped on the escalator, I expected it to move. So my mind just gave me some serious like vertigo and motion sickness.
Dang.
Just got really dizzy, like I was gonna fall off the escalator.
What
Jeez.
the
Every
heck?
single time I
You just
step
got
on the
wrecked.
escalator.
I like the
it
idea
was
that Chris goes to
stationary?
that class and just throws up every single time.
Violently throws up, like you're shouting.
Like where it's like that fucking like projectile vomit, like that first and second grade like projectile just
Oh
fucking
god!
rocket beam.
Randomly out of nowhere, there's a desk, and Chris just happens to hit it. Just goes everywhere. I remember that happened once in first grade. This girl out of nowhere, just throws up, hits a desk, and it literally just ricochets 360. There's some casualties in there. It was disgusting.
That is hilarious.
I like how we were gonna cut out the intro portion so we could move on, and we're 15 minutes in and we haven't even started.
Some good stories about throwing up back in first grade.
At least we're not talking about Mario Lopez and the Santa Claus thing.
Kentucky Fried.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Matt?
Mhm.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. Oh heck yeah, that was sick. Like each of us were wearing like different combinations of weapons, and we were literally having like teamwork, save each other. I thought the coolest monster to fight was that one huge monster that you only can hit him in the back, and he has this giant freaking axe. I literally kept on punching the doors behind me because I didn't realize how close I got to it. I'm just like, and I'm like, dang it! So then I'll move, I'll hit the door. I'm like, dang it!
I just want to point out that I recommended some roguelike multiplayer games for fucking VR, but no one said anything.
Which VR games did you recommend?
Damn.
I don't remember what they were anymore. It was like one night. I think that first night when we were all getting on, like trying to figure out what games we were gonna play. I was going through. I think at the time I was going through like Steam VR stuff, and I listed off a couple games that were kind of like that roguelite style. I forgot what they were called.
Definitely gonna check that out again.
I'll relook them up, and
Heck yeah.
I think at least one of them was also on the Quest. So
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because freaking that was fun, and I would love to play some more roguelike VR games,
hell yeah.
especially if it's teamwork and everything. Sick. No, I accidentally spent too much when I got my VR. Alyssa got mad at me. Yeah.
Are you serious? That is insane. Mhm. Which one did you buy? How much?
30. I don't know. I was shooting out a guess.
You are crazy, boy.
Okay, so I just looked at the Twitch chat. Hi, Nadine. Apparently, my audio was not going through this entire time.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Whoops.
All right, so let's start over
Man,
from the
we-
beginning. Hello and welcome to Mad Mega Gaming.
Yeah, and now we're about to jump right into 2021.
Right. Well, luckily we made it to this year.
At least,
2020.
hey, at least they didn't miss that part. That's the important part.
Okay.
Dang.
Whoops. Yeah.
That
New
is gonna
PC,
be
new
fun.
setup. Everybody knows that I
Who
like to
dis?
complicate my setups. So one miss
That
button.
music probably didn't go through either.
Music definitely went through. I made sure of that.
Okay.
I don't know
If
how my
Matt
audio
doesn't
got
have
messed
100
up.
different cables running out of that PC, he's doing something wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
If this audio is not going through the toaster first before we're going to the Discord, it's not right.
You should have it go through the microwave first before you go to the toaster, Matt.
Well, hopefully
I
this
think that's
doesn't
your
happen.
biggest year.
Well, this shouldn't happen again. I feel like every week I go, okay, the setup's perfect
It shouldn't
today,
happen again.
and then every week I'm
Hey,
changing
Matt's
something.
got like Matt's got like a daisy chain and like 3 power strips
Oh,
down the bottom.
For no reason.
Like 100 different switches going to like TVs all throughout the house.
Going through like a guitar pedal.
Has 5 cameras looking at him.
Going through his MIDI keyboard.
Even have it on VR for some reason. Wait, why is this chat on VR? I don't know. It needs to happen.
You got the power grid calling them. We're seeing a very high spike coming from your apartment.
Military intelligence saw some radiation.
What are you doing? This is how I do my podcast.
Hey, is this episode advanced the military intelligence start looking like whoa? we don't have anything set up like this.
And then Matt gets a job. You're hired. We need you.
This is some classified T work.
Matt, make sure you remember us when you're in the big leagues, okay?
Obviously. I mean, we're in the big leagues
Matt's
now,
probably-
right? We have a podcast.
Matt's got to buy cable ties and fucking bulk straight from the distributor, boy. All them cables he got.
Oh, man, I have not gotten to cable maintenance with the back of my entertainment center yet. It is a disaster. Okay.
Oh man,
20 minutes in. Let's get to it. Chris, what game? What is a game you're looking forward to in 2021?
What you got, Chris?
All right, so I had about 3 games, but I guess we're going out of order. So start with 12 minutes. So this one, I forgot when they first showed this, but sometime last year. But it was a very interesting concept where, it's a top-down view of a living room or a dinner table or dining room, I guess. And some guy like rushes in, accuses their wife as a murderer, and kills you. And then the game like loops. It's like it's a 12-minute period that continues to loop, kind of like Groundhog Day.
Oh.
And you have to try to change the course of the events, knowing, what you know with each iteration, and do something. I'm not sure. Probably save your wife and save yourself. But
Or
one thing
Save
that's
the
really
cheerleader,
cool.
Save the world.
Yeah, Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. Great show. Season 1 at least. So 3 major actors are part of this. James McAvoy, Daisy
Oh,
Ridley,
yeah.
and Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh
that.
man,
So this is going to be awesome.
that's awesome.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
James
coming to,
McAvoy got snubbed, bro.
coming to PC and
one of the most
Xbox.
talented in the business.
What were you
James
saying?
McAvoy.
You said
What were you
PC
saying,
and
AJ?
Xbox?
PC, Xbox.
Ooh.
And I was saying that James McAvoy, he's that dude, man. He got
He can-
snubbed at the Academy, the Academy Awards, bro. Because that dude's crazy good.
Oh, dude, he's insane. Especially how he can
insanely
split,
good.
like how he can
Yes.
literally just transition to a different character
That
perfectly.
dude is a beast. And it seems like he's doing more like I'm gonna use the term digital projects, like video games and animated series. Because wasn't he one of the actors listed for that Arc animated series? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got. Maybe
Was
I'm
he
confused.
really?
That was all you
Let me
guys. I
see.
didn't see that part of the show.
Oh, I see.
He might not have been, but it's dope that he's in this game at least.
Let's see, anime series cast.
Does 12 minutes
Holy
have
crap.
an exact
Russell
release
Crowe's
date?
gonna be in that.
No, it was supposed to release in 2020, but got delayed. So on the website, it still says 2020, maybe 2021. So it's going to be sometime in 2021.
Yeah.
There's some crazy big actors in the Arc series coming out. That's gonna be really cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, AJ, why don't you hit us up with our next game that you are looking forward to in
Oh,
2021?
Man, I'm tell you right now, man. So this game has the potential to be might possibly be one of the greatest games ever made. We just don't know it yet. And that's the game that won the most anticipated award at the Game Awards a few weeks ago, and that's Elden Ring, baby.
Oh, that Elden Ring.
That's number 1 on my list because everyone wants to see Elden Ring. I think that the hype for this game is, it's reached that meme level, right? Where it's like people are so hyped for this game and we literally know nothing about it. And there's been little, leaks here and there, but
Has there?
nothing's ever been confirmed. Yeah, there's been leaks, but see, it's not
Yeah,
like
there's been
it's
little
more
leaks.
rumors though. Like it's never been like officially confirmed. Like, oh, that's true. It's always been that situation of where like, you know, someone says they have some information, but no one can like confirm it. Like,
I mean, Phil Spencer did make a comment about it.
yeah, he did. So there's been comments about the game. Phil Spencer said he's seen it, and he said that it was one of Miyazaki's most, you know,
Most anticipated games.
most ambitious
Ambitious, that's right.
projects. And then they mentioned it on Twitter. They were like, "Hey, yo, we appreciate the support. We'll see you on 2021." So I think that's a nod to at least them showing us some gameplay. There's also been a rumor recently that the game has been done for a while, and at this point they're just polishing it up and getting it ready for launch. So I'm just ready to see what this game is all about. And at least for me, I'm so hyped for it. You know, next From Software game. You know, Sekiro was dope. They won 2018's Game of the Year. Sekiro was a fucking masterpiece in my eyes, man. So I'm hoping that they capture a lot of good things from all their games, right? Like take all the good stuff from Dark Souls, Sekiro, Demon Souls, Bloodborne. Take all the good stuff, and they're making this new, huge, ambitious project. And there's this rumor that came out recently that's talking about the game. Obviously, you know, no one knows if it's true or not, but just the thought of some of these things was like, yo, that'd be dope. Like some people were saying, you know, it feels so, you know, it's a Souls like, you know, it's Dark Souls, but they added some new, you know, tech to the game. Like now they got like dynamic weather and dynamic day and night cycle. So there's
That's
like
pretty cool.
this guy was like, yo, imagine you're fighting a boss and that shit runs from day into night and like thunder
Holy
and
cow.
lightning starts coming in.
That's freaking sick.
Yeah, like stuff like that. And I was like, dang, like
You go through all. You fight the boss for so long. You go through all
you know
four
how cool that
seasons
would be,
of the
man?
year.
Like, yeah, you go through like some crazy weather effects and stuff like that. So I've always had this feeling that maybe they bump this game to like current gen only, and like because it's so ambitious. Like I think about when Dark Souls 2 is about to come out, right? Like they came out like swinging with this engine that looked insane. Then you know the consoles couldn't handle it at the time. So I'm hoping that maybe they've kept the ambition high and they just bumped it to current gen, so we can really get that like that sort of next gen that next gen ambition, right? With like the advanced AI, the advanced weather and day night sight, all that like crazy stuff with, you know, beautiful visuals and hopefully, you know, 60 frames. So it's Elden Ring, man. Everyone's hyped for it. I can't wait to see more of it. I'm just hoping that it's everything I want it to be, and I'm also hoping that it has a co-op. That's because Sekiro didn't have co-op. You know, Sekiro was single player, so I'm hoping that the co-op aspect of Dark Souls comes back because you know you're not like playing a dope ass RPG with your boys. So
Well, you know the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Like, we know nothing about the game, right? So we can imagine it to be whatever we want it to be.
yeah, man, fucking Elden Ring 2021, y'all. We'll finally get to see what this game looks and feels like. And
Allegedly.
allegedly, that's true. They could delay it. You never know.
Are they
could
pulling
be
a
like-
Kendrick Lamar and just like waiting until we could do live events again before they start releasing stuff?
It's possible. It you know the game could be so dope. It's like, yo, this game is so crazy. Like we gotta like save it for like an epic moment because once they drop, it's gonna be explosive. Like it could be that kind of situation, right? Like they know this shit's about to be fire. They already know it. They
Let's
played
be
the
honest.
game.
Let's be honest though. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's not like CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk.
Nah, I don't think it will be, man.
It's overly hyped. We thought it was gonna be the best game ever in the world, and all of a sudden it's like, what the
I was going to say
heck?
the same thing. I have faith in From, but hype now that Cyberpunk's out, I think Elden Ring is the next hype machine that's going to come out.
Yeah, that's definitely the next hype. Because
The difference is the hype is coming from the fans versus hype coming from the company.
That
Like,
is true.
the company being like,
That's true.
"Oh, this is the greatest game ever,"
yeah.
versus the fans being like,
Yeah.
"This is gonna be the greatest game ever."
Because I mean, the company's not releasing anything. You're right. It is
they
the
haven't
fans.
said a single word.
They said, "Thank you for
But
your
you know
interest
what,
in
though?
Elden Ring."
Perfection.
I
They're
will
just
say
gonna
one
blue
thing.
balls us all the way until release.
I'm okay with
You know
selling
what?
out.
It's a buggy mess.
That low key would be kind of dope if like it was like I say it's E3, right? And they're like, here's the gameplay trailer, and guess what? It drops tonight. Yo, could you imagine the chaos? Bro, that shit would be wild.
Yeah,
What
that's
if they
just
don't
that's
even
just a
show a
recipe.
trailer?
Mhm.
They just drop it.
This show available now and just walk off
You
stage.
know what the game is? Everyone rushes out. We gotta go play this now.
It's a top-down RTS shooter set in medieval Europe.
Well, then
And you play on
I'm
your
not
phone.
playing it. I'm not
It's one of those
And
you're
tap
playing your
games.
phone.
And
And
you're
someone
fighting
comes out,
against
"Well,
like
you guys have a phone,
werewolves
right?"
and vampires and
If it was a top-down game, that's it. I'm retiring from gaming because I don't want that shit. I want the action RPG.
What? All of a sudden you hate Diablo? What?
What? I like Diablo. He said RTS. And that said top-down RTS or other
okay, never
bullshit.
mind.
You could
You're
think
Hey,
right,
I'd be
you're
okay
right,
with
you're
that.
right.
No, fuck that.
I don't have. When was
That's
the last
not
time I
what
played
I
an RTS? It's been a
See,
while.
you didn't even play RTS.
They don't
Because
have any
no one wants to play
RTSs that come out.
RTS.
The only RTSs
No
that
one
come
wants
out
to
are
play
like
that shit right now.
super like complicated city building.
You never even beat
Games.
XCOM.
Have you ever played XCOM? That game's impossible to beat.
I just know
That game is really hard.
How many times have I
The
fucking
last-
wiped and just like, well, I guess I'm starting over from the beginning again. I've played the intro
And then
mission
you
for
lose your
XCOM
favorite
so many
character,
times.
and you're like, well,
Shut it all
starting
down.
back over.
This is what I get for choosing Iron Man. Every single fucking time. That's
Elden
permadeath,
Ring.
by the way. And permasave. Or no
Permadeath.
no scum saving on Iron Man difficulty. I don't know why I do that to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elden Ring. We'll see.
Elden Ring 2021.
Yeah, hopefully. I really hope so, because I do want a new Dark Souls game.
I'm ready.
Sekiro, also too hard for me.
I'm hoping the Elden Ring is so hard that no one else beats it too. Sekiro repeat.
Well, as long as there's like leveling and stuff like that, I should be fine. I'll just over level until
Just
I can actually
grind
beat it. It's like Dark Souls.
Gotta get good, boy.
One game that I'm looking forward to coming out in April 23rd, 2021 is Nier Replicant version 1.222474487139. And based on what I've played in Nier Automata, I get the feeling I might have that memorized by the end of the time I'm playing it. It's a remake of Nier Replicant, which came out only in Japan, and they're releasing this everywhere. So I'm super excited about it. They had some video or gameplay video coming out that shows that the combat feels or looks like it is more along the lines of Nier Automata, which is still one of my favorite character action games.
You said it's a remake?
It's a remake of Nier Replicant, which was a Japan-only release. I believe it was a PS2 game.
So is that a prequel or sequel to Automata?
Okay, so Nier Replicant, I think, takes place thousands and thousands of years before Nier Automata.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So is it with actual swords and not futuristic stuff?
I think it still delves into that, but this is
I-
way
I
before.
saw the-
I think it's humans.
Because the image I put on the thumbnail, it looked like everything I saw was just actual humans and swords and everything. It looked
could
really
be.
cool.
I saw the video they showed. The character was using powers, but yeah, So this is a I don't even. It's in the same universe, I guess, but like thousands of years before. So yeah, I have been purposely not looking at anything from Nier Replicant, so I could be surprised by it. So outside of what I just said,
Right.
I know nothing about the story, but the gameplay looks good, and that's what I want.
I just went to the website and looked at the list of characters,
Mm-hmm.
and there's something really interesting from Automata.
Ah, I see.
So I'm excited to see how
Wait.
that's gonna play out.
There's
So you
another
mean the
one too.
characters?
Did you look down, Chris?
The what?
The characters below the one you're talking
Oh.
about,
Talking about the twins?
and the one above the twins.
The one
Mine's in a
above the
row,
twins.
but yeah, I see.
Okay.
Mine's in a row
Yep,
too.
two.
Yeah,
Guy in the purple
Camille,
shirt, right?
And then Devila and Popola.
Mm,
Wait, which one are you talking about?
okay. I remember
They're
them.
yeah.
Have you played it, Richie? Automata?
I played it for a couple hours. I never finished it.
You probably didn't meet them. Yeah, you didn't meet those guys then.
They're like far.
I need to
in
go
the game.
back.
It's a good game.
I need to How long is the game?
I actually don't even remember Emil that good. Which one was Emil?
40 hours. Emil's a shopkeeper.
First playthrough or
I mean, I did all the
story.
playthroughs, but I just can't remember him for some
He
reason.
was the shopkeeper that drove around on the buggy thingy.
Okay.
You
he was a
know, I
robot
thought
looking guy.
when I was looking at the document, I thought that was just someone else being an asshole with the title, just
Nope.
adding numbers. Because I was about to change it to 1.69.
Oh,
But then I was like, oh my god, that's the actual name.
hell yeah, it is.
That is insane.
That's very funny.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that when it comes out.
It's coming to everything, I assume.
I believe it is. At least all the like PS4, Xbox One. I
All that
think.
stuff. Okay.
Pre-order now.
Yeah, I
Probably
see
not
it down at the
Switch.
bottom.
PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Yeah, they need to Switch Pro anyway. Cool.
Okay, Mark, what game are you excited about?
So I'm actually super excited for the new Ratchet and Clank. It's been a while since I've played the Ratchet series, but it definitely is one of my favorites.
Which one did you play last?
I played the reimagining of like the OG Ratchet Clank, which was I think in 2017. And I've always loved them. I just think it's just a fun time killer. I don't typically play a whole lot of single player games as well, so the few that I do play, I end up sinking a ton of time into them. It is only for the PS5, and I know right before we got on, Chris was talking about when I'm going to get a PS5. I think I'm just going to wait until it's not like so bulky. I have the room, but I don't want to put it and it take up like half my desk. Be bigger than my desktop.
I was gonna ask, that PS5 is pretty big. Would it be bigger than your PC case? Probably not.
Not
Maybe
quite
as
bigger.
tall.
It'll probably be as tall.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be as like deep. Because I'm gonna be using a mid tower, so they're pretty sizable. So yeah, it just looks super cool. They have some interesting gameplay mechanic stuff. They have the Rift tether. So I don't know if you've seen any of the videos for it, but they actually pull together like aspects of the world of a part of a world together, and it just looks really trippy. Yeah, and there's also a female playable Lobax if that's your thing.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's not Ratchet or like a interdimensional Ratchet or anything.
Yeah, I think it's just
It
like
could
one of
be.
those.
You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah. Expected to be in 2021. They're saying Q1, Q2, but they don't have anything past that.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
I
I saw
think,
the date on there and got really confused. Someone either mistyped or changed it to a different year.
Yes, it is not coming in Q1, Q2, 2023.
Got it.
It's far off.
That's far. It can't be that far.
But yeah, that was a yeah, when that first was revealed at, I think it was like E3 or something. I think we're all talking about it, how it was one of the few games that truly like embraced the next gen mechanics with the rifts and all that. How it was only possible with like an SSD.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's some serious loading that's not possible in an HDD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I just don't know when I'll pick up a PS5. I'll have to wait until it comes on a PC if that ever happens.
That's just one of those things, man. Like
Never
I think
know.
going forward, my consoles are going to be PC and PlayStation. Since damn near everything is, if it's on the Xbox, it's on the PC.
Yeah, PC and
I love
Nintendo. That's me.
Yeah, and hopefully crossplay is more.
I think that's going to be the real
Everywhere.
big concern, because some games are doing crossplay, but there's still that occasional game that doesn't do it. So that'll be the kind of, I guess, the worry for the future.
I mean, look deep within
see what
yourself.
happens when we get there.
You know what game we're going to be playing in 5 years.
Smite
Can't
2.
wait.
I don't know. I know what games I'm going to be playing. I know what games y'all going to be playing.
Yeah, I know what game I'm going to be
Smite
playing.
2.
Smite.
It's going to be Smite 2.
More smiting.
They ain't making no Smite 2. They're too lazy to make a Smite 2. No.
All right, Richie, what game are you excited about in 2021?
I'm really excited for Back for Blood. When I first saw this, I was very confused and kind of annoyed. I was like, what the heck? Texas does this company think they're doing? It's literally just Left 4 Dead. It's like they copy and pasted it and put Back 4 Blood. And then I realized, oh wait, someone said when we were watching the trailer, I was like, yeah, this is the same company that made Left 4 Dead. I was like, holy crap! Okay, suddenly I'm happy. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And so
the team
Back-
that made Left 4 Dead broke away from Steam, made their own company, made Evolve, and then now they're making Back 4 Blood.
Nice. Yeah. So after you said that, I was actually pretty excited. They added some new zombies. There's a huge giant, ridiculously huge, colossal, like freaking zombie that just destroys stuff. It's gonna make it freaking terrifying. I mean, there was already a pretty big hulking zombie that was just massive, but it's literally like freaking 10 of those, and that's gonna be pretty fun. And there's a couple other new zombies. One of the cool things that they're bringing is they say on their website that it's extremely replayable, to where they're adding a new roguelike card system that creates different experience every time you play it. So basically, you can customize your deck and make different builds and everything. So you're not just playing a standard character and with a gun. You can actually make different kinds of builds for your character, which is different, which is pretty cool, and just make it really unique. And on top of that, it's pretty much like Left 4 Dead, just a better version. And I'm really excited, and it's funny because I was literally just thinking I could seriously go for like a new Left 4 Dead game, and now it's happening. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. I signed up for the alpha. I don't think I've heard anything yet. I was trying to see, but I couldn't find anything. Yeah, that game looks
I
really
also
good.
signed up for the alpha and haven't heard a single thing.
Okay.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, same here.
Throw your boy a code, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess it's closed for now, so hopefully when it opens back up again, we'll get some codes and we can try it out.
Hell yeah. That's definitely what we need, like a good, like, it's not even so much as the zombie part, but just like a fun co-op shooter like that with some good levels and a little bit of replayability with the random generation shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
that would be fun, man.
definitely.
That
Yeah, I can't wait.
style. Yeah, I'm excited for that, man. It looks really good. And shout out to the devs for showing us a trailer and then right after, like basically saying like no one wants to see that CG shit. Let me show y'all some gameplay. Shout out to the devs for doing that during the Game Awards.
Calling everyone out.
Calling them out.
Must have been awkward to go after that.
Yeah, everyone
I
afterwards
got a
like,
CG trailer.
"Ooh, awkward."
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, Chris, what game are you excited about? Did I miss something?
I always think the
Chris's
long pauses
name.
are funny to me personally.
Oh,
All right,
they
so
really are. Because you're just like, just like that. It's a big pause.
Oh my
It's funny.
Yeah, rock on. Who's next? Chris? Go ahead, Chris.
all right, so my next game is Horizon Forbidden West. So this is a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, which was on the PS4. This is going to be releasing 2021 on the PS5.
Also on PC. Zero
And
Dawn's on
PC.
as well.
Oh yeah, and yeah, this looks like. I mean, it looks like a sequel. Looks like more of the same, but a little better. I mean, we got a CG trailer. Nothing much else to go on, but the first game was really good. I almost 100% that game plus the
Damn.
DLC,
I didn't know that.
and it kept me really. It's latched on to me, and I just kept playing it.
Yeah.
It was like, this did it for me. Plus, it had what's that guy's name?
Lance Reddick.
Lance Reddick. Reddick.
Yep.
Yep. So he's also going to be in the second game. He's making a comeback. So I get to see some more of that performance. Really like this character. Yeah, really excited.
I love that Lance is on like so many video games. Like that shit's so dope. And his
Yeah.
voice is so good. Like,
Yeah, it is. Really cool accent. Yeah, I think I'm the only one who played that game, right? Zero Dawn.
yeah, I've never
Yeah.
played it.
Waiting
I
for it
think
to be a
it's
little
outside.
bit cheaper on PC before I pick it up.
So you said it
How
was,
much is it on PC? Is it full
you
price?
said it was good.
It's on sale right
Chris?
now.
Yeah, I
Um,
really liked it. If you like,
would you still pay full price for it?
would I still pay full price for it?
Like currently, since it's been out
That's
for a
no.
bit.
That's a no. He took way too long to answer that.
if the PC gives me some nice upgrades and makes it look like a current gen game, then yeah.
Okay.
But I'm
It's
sure it
currently
looks like
$40 on Steam.
how
on
old is
sale.
that game? Like three years?
You said $40?
$40 on Steam. Its normal price is
Damn,
$50.
that's a cop.
Yeah, that game came out in 2017, so it looks like a 2017 game. I like a better looking 2017 game, but it's still a 2017 game.
The PC version have all the DLC, I assume.
Well, yeah, it's complete edition.
Yeah, the
so
complete
yes.
edition.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a new single player game once I finish out this this freaking Cyberpunk. And really, I just need
Boy,
to do
you
the
better
last
go
mission.
finish Doom Eternal. I know that.
That's true.
Yeah, so Horizon was all about using your bow and different types of arrows and finding weaknesses on different robots and, you know, kind of adjusting your tactics. So it is surprisingly challenging in certain situations.
Yeah, I just have the most random thought. I gotta bring this up. So in that game, I know you could like make like traps like with like a tripwires with the bow and stuff. Could
Mhm.
you wrap the dinosaur's legs, like bolo them, essentially?
I don't remember if there's like electric equipment. I kind of remember it being like a bolo, but I don't think it actually boloed. I hardly ever used it. I always stuck to
Okay.
arrows. So
Yeah, this is
I don't
way
remember.
off topic, but I just popped in my head and I gotta say it. You guys remember in the old what was it? Was it N64? The old Star Wars game? You have to actually like wrap the legs of the AT-AT. That
I don't
dude,
think I played that.
I
dude.
played that game. What is it called? It's gonna bother me now.
I can't for the life of me remember.
Is it
I know a while
Starfighter?
ago. Can't remember, but you have to actually fucking wrap the legs. And I don't know why. That's just so dope to me. I want like another game to do something like that. And I was like, a dinosaur game would work pretty well. Let me wrap the legs, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Forbidden West. When this come out? You said no date. Just 2021.
2021. That's all we have.
Yeah.
And we only had a CD trailer, so it might be late 2021.
They probably fall back to 22. Because Ragnarok's got to come out too.
Yep.
Or they just say fuck it and just drop everything in 1 year.
Yeah, Ragnarok. We don't even have a trailer for that one.
We just gotta
Wait,
talk.
Just the logo.
Ragnarok, like the old RPG game.
God of War.
Oh, I was gonna say.
What's next?
Sorry.
What's next, y'all?
Baby was
What's
out here,
next,
so
man?
I had to
Hey,
mute my mic for a while.
Hey, what is our host doing? All right.
He's playing Galgun.
Playing Galgun.
He's still thinking it's in VR right now.
Baby was
Too
out
immersed.
here and awake, so I was waiting for them to leave again.
Okay.
There should
Resident
be
Evil
guest
8,
shows.
AJ? The town,
Dang, you just threw it out.
the village. I don't know. You guys want me to get back on track? Let's get back on track. We got 12 minutes left on this podcast. We have 7
All right,
games
bet.
left.
That is
Hey,
true.
look, hey, peep this. 2021, baby. Resident Evil 8 is also being called Village, Resident Evil Village. So this is actually a direct sequel to Resident Evil 7. So you do play as the same protagonist. So for people who've played it, Ethan, he's back as a protagonist for Resident Evil 8. And it looks dope. So, you know, they've dropped a couple trailers for this game now that would actually show gameplay and things like that. And it looks incredible. So, you know, building off, you know, the RE engine looking beautiful. Again, FPS, same type of action. I'm assuming it's going to have some of the same type of gameplay, but now you're in this sort of winter, like Van Helsing, Transylvania type setting. Looks like it's going to be werewolves and other weird creatures. And then the story just continues from Resident Evil 7. So I was a big fan of Resident Evil 7. I played through the whole game, played all the DLC, and I really enjoyed that game a lot. So I'm pretty hyped for Resident Evil 8. And one cool factor with Resident Evil 8 is they pulled the smart move. And I believe, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Resident Evil Village is only coming to current gen. So it's only going to be on the Xbox Series consoles and PS5, and obviously probably PC as well. But I thought that was a smart move, just so that they can go balls to the wall and make sure it runs really good. So No exact date on that yet, but it is 2021, and I am hyped for it, man. Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, their website looks very nice.
Oh yeah, they did it up, man. The overall presentation of this game, and from the trailers and the marketing, everything looks so good.
And then I like how when they put village, they have the V, the I,
Yep,
and then
Roman
the
numeral?
vertical, the vertical part of the L's to get
Yep.
the 8 in Roman numerals. It's like pretty cool.
Yep. And I like I like their paragraph on there about it says the next generation of survival horror rises in the form of Resident Evil Village, the 8th major entry in the Resident Evil series with ultra realistic graphics powered by the RE engine. Fight for survival as danger lurks around every corner. And like I said, this game looks incredible. And I thought it was dope that it was a direct sequel to 7 because 7 was so good. So I'm glad that they are somewhat continuing that story.
All right, so a game that I'm excited, probably the game that I'm most excited about in 2021, is Darkest Dungeon 2, which is a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time, Darkest Dungeon. It's coming out in 2021 to early access. They said that it's going to be 3D as opposed to 2D as the previous entry, and that is all the information we have on it so far. But if it's anything like the first one, it's going to probably be my game of the year right now. I'm going to call it right now. Call my shot. Game of the year 2021, Darkest Dungeon 2.
Oh, so you mean for Mega Gaming, it's not going to be on the game of the year list?
It'll be like number 10, tied for 10th.
It'll be tied. That's the game where it's like 2D, but drawing, like art, like drawing, right?
Super artsy 2D
Yeah.
with very Cthulhu-esque visuals. Yeah,
That's right.
It's an amazing game. And another game that I've not beaten because the game is super hard, and I put this dumb restriction on myself that I have to play only one character per class. I just haven't been able to beat it. I'm close, but not quite there yet. I restart it like every couple months.
You love making games so difficult to the point where you just don't even beat them. I don't know why you do that.
I don't know either. I don't know. The thrill of it's like the first time we played Dark Souls, the thrill of beating a boss for the first time. I just want that over and over again. So I make the game harder than it probably should be.
Yeah.
You're just essentially playing Pokemon with the Nuzlocke challenge, like
Exactly.
on at all times.
I bet, Mark, I've been thinking about that lately. Might have to go back into Pokemon and do the Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon's Shield.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't decided yet. That'd be a lot of work. All right. I have no idea what the next game is, but Richie, why don't you introduce it to us?
Oh gosh, our freaking Google Docs is. I'm sorry, I'm laughing here.
Every now and then,
Okay.
our group remembers that we have a live edit Google Doc open, and this entire podcast they've just been
Yo,
writing.
that
Okay,
Google-
the reason why I can't
Capri
stop
Sun
cracking up
killed
is just everyone's putting the stupidest things in the Google Docs. I can't freaking contain it. So that's why I'm laughing.
It's a war zone. It is a
Oh
war
my
zone.
gosh. I don't even want to say that right now.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh,
I'm
I
not playing it.
actually couldn't remember what
Okay.
it was.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Okay, so a game I'm really looking forward to is Hogwarts Legacy. So everyone got to watch the Harry Potter movies and the other movies I forgot because I just can't think straight because of the Google Docs. But anyways, this is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be open world action RPG game set in the 1800s.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty sick because you can pick the school you want to go to. Focus on specific spells and everything. It's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. And there's a little bit of gameplay footage on the website. And I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I think you can even I don't remember if this was confirmed or not, but supposedly you can even earn points for your house and have different ending outcomes and conclusions and shit like that.
That's pretty sick.
And you can sometimes you can get away with shit, kind of like a Rockstar game in a sense where you can get away with stuff and maybe not lose points for your house. It's supposedly it's pretty in depth. Supposedly it's pretty in depth. Yeah.
Dang, that's really cool.
And this game has multiplayer, right?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think it does, right?
Might want to check on that then, because I could have sworn it wasn't.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. I thought it was. Fuck. I was dreaming, I guess.
Well,
no
Yeah,
multiplayer.
not feature multiplayer.
I mean, we're talking about like Wizarding School multiplayer game. The maker of Stardew Valley, I believe, is working on something along the lines of that, or their publisher. But it's not a Harry Potter game, but it looks like it.
Well, either way, it'll still be a dope game, but it would have been cool if you could hang out with your boys at Hogwarts. But whatever.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I mean, I will be following that one closely and seeing what people say about that one before I jump in.
We got a release time frame for that, Rich, or is it just 2021?
It's just 2020, 2021.
Okay.
That's all they got for now.
Okay.
All right, Kepri's son, you have the next game.
All right, so the next game is Little Nightmares 2. So this game
Nice.
comes out in 2021 on pretty much every platform. But have you guys played the first game?
I did.
Played it, yes.
I did play the first game and all the DLC.
Nice. Yeah, so for you guys who played it, that was a surprisingly good game. And I didn't know this until recently, but some of the team that worked on Little Big Planet worked on this game.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of explains the movement and how the
that actually makes
controls
a lot
work.
of sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think there's only a cinematic that came out for this game, but I'm really excited. I really enjoyed the first game. It was very kind of charming, but very creepy at the same time.
Oh yes.
And
100%.
like that scene when that dinner scene, like at the cafeteria,
Yep.
where they're like crawling towards you and trying to eat you. That was
Some of those gameplay
gross.
moments. Some of those gameplay moments, as far as like the actual programming of the game and just the cinematicness and the mechanics of it all are just dope. Like like it's an experience that you've just never had it in another game. Like, it was so unique, and it was so cool to play that game. And like you said, it was also creepy.
Yeah, I feel very powerless in that massive world that you're in.
Yep. And that dinner scene, you just don't even see that coming. It's just like, wow, like this is insane.
Yeah, my mouth was just open the whole time. Like, oh my god, this is happening. Yeah,
So,
if you haven't played it, give it a shot.
Yeah, and if anyone who hasn't bought it or anything, it's currently available for free on Xbox Live Gold. So make sure you get that.
Ooh, yeah, nice tip for that, Rich.
Yeah, redeem it
Yep,
now,
yep.
even if you don't plan on playing it anytime soon.
Yeah, you just put in the backlog.
I'm initializing my installation process right now.
Oh, and this game's coming soon. I looked it up, and Little Nightmares 2 is actually releasing on February 11th. So that's next month.
Oh, February 11th.
You can tell that from the document.
Yeah,
Could not tell that.
Nah, the
And
document's
for
can tell a
anybody
lot
who
from the
looks at the
document.
video, it is not co-op like I thought it was at first. It is single player. The second character is AI.
Really?
weird they would do that.
I mean, I guess that's the story they want to tell. But it looked like co-op from the way it was being played. So
I think that's a missed opportunity, but I understand. It is what it is. They want a very focused experience, and I get it.
I have no idea for the next topic.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so
I assumed it was you, but I didn't want to make the assumption.
Yeah, so the next game on the list is coming from me, and that game is Halo Infinite. So that's the second game, or no, this is my third game that I'm most hyped for 2021. Halo Infinite, man, it's a very interesting story for me right now, where they shut off the game, gameplay looked good, but as far as visual fidelity, it just wasn't there where it's supposed to be. And for like a split second, that really got me down and a little discouraged, because I wasn't sure, how this game was going to come out and how it was going to be. But then they dropped this blog post, what was it, like a month ago or so, kind of detailing the state of the game at the time of that gameplay demonstration, what they've been doing since, and even dropped some screenshots. And it kind of boosted my optimism and hope for the game a little bit, hearing that gameplay demo was missing a shit ton of stuff. Like they were missing, key animations, different textures, facial stuff, different other under the hood tech that games normally have in terms of lighting and all the other stuff. But I was just surprised at the amount of stuff that was missing, which kind of explained why it didn't look as good as it should have. And when you look at some of these screenshots from like some of the multiplayer maps, some of the Spartan models and things like that, it's starting to look really good. So I have a little bit of boosted hope. They've basically delayed the game like a whole year. The game's now coming fall of this year, 2021, and I'm hoping that with that time, they've really been able to polish this game and make it what it should be, and build a nice foundation and platform to drop, more DLC and more content around it, for years to come. Because I would like to see things like, Halo Battle Royale and other cool modes and drops. I'm hoping that we haven't had a Halo game in a while, and I'm hoping that this kind of resurges that community and gets people pumped up for it, and just build the next gen Halo that everyone's kind of expecting. So Halo Infinite 2021, man. I'm hoping that they have really turned that ship around. And it's looking hopeful, and I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited for the next demo reveal, whenever that'll be.
I'm not gonna lie. Since the Craig meme became a thing that was not intended,
Mhm.
I seriously hope that he's like an actual character in Halo named Craig. Can you imagine? That'd
So
just
they
be
actually
amazing.
specifically mentioned him in the last blog update, and said that he's had a nice makeover. That he's looking really good now. So I'm excited to see how good his character model looks now.
Dang. Can't if he just looks even more crappy. They put a mustache.
I
in
want him to retain the Craigness.
Yeah, seriously, it's not gonna be
I
Craig
want-
if he doesn't look like that.
I want the game to look phenomenal, but still have Craig.
Well, like
Craig.
like the first game had
Craig's
all those
final
secret little
boss.
hidden characters, right? Just throw them somewhere and
Right.
Oh yeah, that
like,
would be cool.
Amazing.
Actually.
Heck yeah, that would be amazing. Talking about
My name
fruit
is
nipples,
Craig,
whatever.
and I'm a remnant of the past.
Also, I'm looking at an article right now. Phil Spencer confirmed Craig will remain a part of the Halo lore.
That's sick.
Nice.
That is awesome.
I hope he
That's
gets a
what I'm
book for
talking about.
himself.
It's the demon, Craig.
Dude, yeah, that's pretty cool. Microsoft usually does a pretty good job with their marketing stuff, just in terms of embracing like things when dumb things happen like that. Just taking it on the chin, embracing it, and pushing forward, man. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully it's enough time. Because
They
yeah,
need to bring it right this time, bro. I want this to be like, damn, like you turn a Halo on, you're like, fuck, this is Halo. God damn, this looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be like that. Which is why, unpopular opinion, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not, but I think they need to just drop the Xbox One. I don't know why the fuck they're holding on to that platform for this game. They need to drop that shit and just drop it on Series X and S, because I mean, technically it doesn't have to hold it back, but I think we all know the reality that it can, and it probably will. So that's just my opinion. They need to drop that shit. Just put it on the current gen so they can really go balls to the wall with this game.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess it depends on what they're going for. I mean, if they're this far in development, I doubt they would do that. I don't know how much actual change they'd be able to make to it to make it run as much as they'd want it to. So yeah, just expect a Halo Infinite remake in like 2 years, but only for the new consoles.
All I'm saying is, when this game was originally supposed to launch this year, they were not launching with ray tracing, and I swear to God, this game better fucking launch with ray tracing now, or else I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I mean, they were also talking about splitting the multiplayer and the single player, so I think that entire launch window was just a disaster. So hopefully a whole year gives them enough time to get this game out without having to crunch, and push the game out like, Cyberpunk, so.
Get it right, 343. Get it right.
Okay. The next game on this list is a game that I'm excited about, and it is called Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Got it.
Sure that's what
Not
it
Planet
says?
Clapper, because
It is
Sure
not
that's
Mass
what it
Effect
said?
Diary Edition Planet Clapper. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, so ever since we
What's
played...
Legendary Edition, Matt? I was just saying, like, what's Legendary Edition? Explain it to us.
So it's essentially they're releasing all the games in one package with the DLC. It didn't specify all. It just said with DLC. So that part I don't know about. It is EA, but it's going to be. I think they're doing some work to all of them, I think most of the work is going into the first game, and then they're going to be re-releasing these on Xbox One, PS4, and PC in spring of 2021. I assume this is to see what people's interest is in Mass Effect, and as they move into their new Mass Effect game that they're going to be going for. I've been thinking about Mass Effect a lot lately. I've been wanting to play it, and I've been kind of just holding myself back. I think Cyberpunk made me want to get into like an actual good RPG, and so I've been thinking about Mass Effect.
Fucking
So I'm
got
just waiting for Legendary Edition to come out.
See, my thing with Mass Effect is I loved 1, 2, masterpieces. 3, it was all right. Andromeda, I heard all the crap, so I didn't even touch it. And so I hope this new Mass Effect isn't like the last one they just released, Andromeda. I hope it's actually like how 1 and 2 were, like it was just phenomenal. So,
Yeah.
Do you know if they're going to be relaunching multiplayer with them as well?
I don't think so.
They were very vague in their statement. So
This is why.
information
Look,
out.
this is why I'm saying this, because I'm on EA's website page about Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and right here on this line it says Mass Effect Legendary Edition will include single player based content and DLC for Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, plus weapons, armor, and packs, all remastered and optimized for 4K. And it ends there. So that makes me feel like multiplayer ain't in this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Mass Effect's multiplayer, little like horde mode essentially.
I know that I'm actually a little disappointed that the multiplayer might not be in this bundle, because that would definitely make me want to come back. The multiplayer was fun, a little horde mode and sci-fi effects and shit.
I'd be curious to
I love
see
the sound effect of the combos.
I wonder how much Andromeda is nowadays.
You can get it on Game Pass, I believe.
On PC.
On PC, the deluxe edition is
$10.
$9.89. Only until the 6th, though.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep waiting for Legendary Edition because that's the one that I really want to play. Okay.
You said you're looking for Andromeda?
Richie, what is the next game you're looking forward to in 2021?
the next game I am looking forward to is Sensuous Saga Hellblade 2.
Oh yeah.
Play the first one, and it took me a while to actually play it. I know AJ, he played it. He told me about it. He said it was incredible. So I tried it out, and I was like, holy crap.
Good ass
It's a
game.
really creepy game. Like, you really get in the mind of potentially what hearing different thoughts in your head. It's not an easy game to play, as in like mentally and psychologically. Like, you hear all these conflicting thoughts and everything, and it's just scary, terrible, confusing, and sometimes you're trying to focus and it's really hard to focus. And so I really love that about Hellblade. And so seeing that there's a second one, it's like, holy crap. And the game is beautiful, like, is graphically amazing.
Oh yeah.
So I seriously can't wait to see what new mechanics they have, what new audio immersions in this upcoming one. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. It's a really cool game.
That game had some really dope combat. Like,
Heck,
was incredible.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for that game, headphones were an absolute must, just to hear those voices.
Oh yeah.
And to
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of experience that
100%.
psychosis she's going through.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't have like headphones that have like surround sound, it almost defeats the purpose too, because you definitely got to hear like if something's on the right side, front of you, behind you, left side. So definitely immerses you.
Playing that game, it actually sounded like their voices behind me and like whispering in my ear.
Oh, yeah.
Very creepy. Very well done.
There was a couple times like I literally was like, okay, was that someone? Like literally checking behind me. I was like, what the heck? It's a really creepy game.
Yeah, bro. It is very creepy.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but there is a VR version of it on PC, and I did get to try it this week, and it did not run as well as I would have hoped for a game as old as it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you're essentially just playing over the back of her shoulder, but you're playing the game with the controller as normal. Just But so you can like
So
look
it's just
up
a
and
more
around.
close-up view. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's cool, but not the way I would recommend playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be over the shoulder shit, I might as well just play it outside of
On
VR.
TV.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
kind
they're
of cool.
probably
Like
better too.
I don't know, being that camera behind her, but yeah, the performance issues I was having just wasn't.
Made it not worth it.
Yeah, and that could have been my streaming setup as opposed to my actual PC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we have one more game, and I believe that is Emmerich.
Ymir.
Yeah, Earth Defense Force 6 got announced over in the Tokyo Game Show in 2020, so it was back in September. It just looks really good. I've always wanted to get more into the Earth Defense Forces as a group because they just look chaotic, and I want to kill a bunch of ants with guns. And it looks like very much a very Japanese game. Like obviously it is, but in the sense that there's just so much going on and looks ridiculous, and like some of the weapons they have are so dumb. But they had a little bit of or they've only put out a little information that it's going to be released in 2021. And there's only one class that's been shown off that was in the previous game anyways. So they're just assuming the other ones from the other classes from previous games are going to return. Yeah, so I think it's definitely something we should pick up.
Yeah, I think every time Earth Defense 5 goes on sale, I go, man, we should pick it up, but nobody seems to want to buy it. Is it on sale right now, actually?
How many players is it?
4, I assume.
Okay.
Like everything else.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect for the
It is
5-man group.
$30.
Oh man, it's on sale though.
Still,
I mean,
yeah, I know I didn't mean that as like a bad thing. I meant that as in I might end up buying this.
you get it. I'll get it. I've been wanting to play that. The game looks so cool.
It really does. Just this and then freaking Horizon.
I was gonna say, there's this. If you wanted to get into a new single player game, I believe Code Vein is on Xbox Game Pass.
Yep.
Mhm. I got that loaded.
That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite games I played last year.
No, he's got Doom Eternal. He's got to finish that first.
Yeah, that shouldn't take too long.
You'd be surprised.
It's definitely not going to take me as long as it is freaking Cyberpunk.
Well, definitely.
And I think I'm definitely at the point in Cyberpunk where I'm beating things too easily. Like I can
Is this starting to get boring?
monster right now.
I can one hit kill people with a common pistol, like a regular white pistol on the ground.
Dang.
Yeah.
You're still doing that mega stealth build?
Yeah, but now I don't even be stealthy anymore. I've just full evolved. I can walk into a room, waste everybody, and then walk out.
Did you ever finish the Devil May Cry missions?
No, I've done almost all of them.
I did. That was
Did
pretty
you-
cool.
Did you do the quest for him after that?
Oh no, I actually got to get into that. How is it?
Dude, pretty cool, man. I was surprised when that happened.
Some of the cars are pretty disturbing.
I would recommend that you raise your intelligence before doing that mission, because something
To what
happens.
level do you think?
I don't remember. It was pretty high though, because there's an option to do something.
I think
and
mine's
mine
11
wasn't-
right
Mine, you might be good, but mine wasn't
Okay.
high enough, and so I couldn't do that particular one. So I'm wondering
Mhm.
what the difference would be if you could do this.
now. Yeah,
So
I'll
let
have
me
to
know
tell
when
you.
do that. Yeah, let me know when
Yeah.
you do that and tell me what happens.
All right.
All right, well, that sounds like a podcast.
That's a podcast right there. 2021 and looking real fire for video games.
Yep, Shark Season 2. We got a couple other games here. Checks out Twitter on Mad Mega Gaming. YouTube is Mad Mega Gaming.
And on MySpace.
Thank you for listening.